We were back on the turf Friday afternoon here at Delaware Park. We had a big day, handle a little shy of $2.4 million as we had some nice races, 3 big fields on the turf. Of course, today just the appetizer for our big Delaware Derby coming up on Saturday. 5 stake races, a bunch of stuff going on, a t-shirt and hat giveaway. We're going to have a big crowd out here. We have an all stakes pick 5 starting in race 5 on Saturday. Of course, it features the inaugural running of the Delaware Derby and the Grade 3 Delaware Oaks. That's all waiting for you on Saturday. Let's talk about Friday's card. Nice handle. Thanks to all our horsemen, fans, and bettors for participating on Friday. Let's get right to it. Race 1 would kick off the popular early pick 5. They bet almost $37,000 into the early pick 5 in race 1. We're going 6 furlongs in the opener, claiming 60-250 for the filly mares 3 and up, never won 3 lifetime. Let's go to the voice of Delaware Park, Josh Brown, with the call of race 1.
Away and running. Nice level start. Rubai breaks with plenty of zip. Ferociousness is right there too. And Harmonizing is punching on through. And there's the speed of Bitcoin Baby. So Bitcoin Baby takes the lead in the first furlong. But they're ganging up right behind this leader. Rubai came away in second. And Harmonizing is a ground-saving third. Ferociousness, a popular choice, is right there in a position to challenge and pulling hard under the jockey's hands. But going wide. Lady Lancer has one beaten, and Little Crybaby whips him in. 3 furlongs to go. Bitcoin Baby trying to sustain that speed with 3/8 of a mile to go. Rubai is right there clinging on to this leader in second. Harmonizing coming under a drive. Ferociousness is right there lurking in the shadows, and Little Crybaby is outrunning those odds and is coming with good energy too. Multiple chances at the top of the stretch, and Ferociousness applies that pace pressure, but Little Crybaby just slingshotted to the lead. At 4-1, Little Crybaby has patted a winning break. Harmonizing moves into second. Bitcoin Baby went too fast. Rubai faltered. Ferociousness is dead last. At the 16th pole, it's all Little Crybaby's win to beat Harmonizing, Bitcoin Baby, and Rubai.
Nice ride there from the 10-pound apprentice rider. Jose Vargas comes right up the rail with a late rally on Little Crybaby. 4-year-old daughter of Irish War Cry gets her 3rd lifetime win. Great to see veteran trainer John Worsley, who also owns this filly, get the win on Little Crybaby in race 1. Nice $10 winner to kick off the early pick 5. Race 2, we're going 5.5 furlongs on the main track. Nice 7,000 starter allowance condition here for the filly mares 3 and up. We kick off the early pick 4 in race 2. Let's go to Josh's call for the second.
Away and running. Nice even start. Good speed for Beach Island today. The rail belongs to Shimmering, but right next door is Hot Dancing Just Like You. 5 paths deep is Queen Wiggy, yum yum, eat 'em up, has a hot pace to chase. So as they emerge from the backstretch, it's all Just Like You who has a neck in front, but Hot Dance takes the fight to her, and Shimmering continues to scrape the paint to join second. Beach Island is caught wide, even deeper than that is Queen Wiggy, and yum yum, eat 'em up under a loose rein, not responding as of yet. 3 furlongs to go. Just Like You trying to slip away, but Beach Island is making inroads in that second place position. Shimmering has dropped away and trying to close from the back of the pack. Here comes Yum Yum, eat 'em up. They're off the turn and they race for home, and Just Like You has one pesky presence, and that's Yum Yum, eat 'em up on the far outside, who continues to close with good energy. Just Like You is holding on to a 3-length lead. Yum Yum, eat 'em up, making inroads but is running out of ground. Just Like You holding everyone at bay with 100 yards left to go. Just Like You has won it. Yum Yum, eat 'em up was second. Hot Dance was third, and Beach Island was fourth.
Much time getting to the winner's circle on Friday. Scores on Just Like You for trainer Elliott Sullivan. Nice claim of this 4-year-old filly by Upstart. Sullivan claimed her for 12.5 2 starts ago. Now has 2 wins and a third with Just Like You, who gets her 5th lifetime win. She's made over $100,000 in career earnings. She pays $520 to win race 2. Race 3, a nice big maiden special weight, going a mile and a 16th on the firm turf course. Rail setting today on the turf was 0. Nice maiden special weight here for filly mares 3 and up. Scratch the 2, the 6, the 11, and the 12, and the 14, the 13. Mildred Pierce would draw in off the AE and attract a lot of money here for the Jimmy Toner barn. Let's see what happens here in this nice maiden special weight in race 3.
Away and running. Good level start, inside speed for Don't Jinx It today. Singer Songs is right there too, but Sophie's Cruiser, Oppose, and Conch Fried Rice along with Fiery Dart all want a piece of the early action. So as they charge in front of the stands, it's Sophie's Cruiser with a flared nostril in front. Conch Fried Rice is injecting more pace and the pace is keen, and Don't Jinx It sits the trip today with 6.5 furlongs to go. Fiery Dart comes away in that 4th place position, and Singer Song saves a lot of ground in that 5th place spot. Opposes in front of 3, which is Gum, Katazina, and last of all is Mildred Pierce. So they go to the back of the track run, and it's all Conch Fried Rice with 5 furlongs to go, trying to slacken the speed and shows the way by almost 5. But this is a very quick agenda here, as Sophie's Cruiser is right there perched in the pocket in 2nd. Don't Jinx It is 3 paths deep for the back of the track run, and those are the first 3 as a team. So it still belongs to this leader, which is Conch Fried Rice. 3 of them gang up behind. Sophie's Cruiser, Don't Jinx It, they are also right there. Up the inside comes Singer Songs, deep on the track. Fiery Dart is set alight, and trying to close in his Gum. And let's see, near the back of the field is Mildred Pierce. It has nowhere to go. Here's the quarter pole. Conch Fried Rice has her back up against the ropes, and Don't Jinx It comes with a catapulting kick at the top of the stretch, and Don't Jinx It kicks for home and leads by 1. Conch Fried Rice is digging in for the fight. Now trying to close in. Oppose is coming with that big pink cap, and here comes Oppose. Sophie's Cruiser had a jam on the brakes. Mildred Pierce has nowhere to go, and Oppose tries to storm to the top. Don't Jinx It battles every step of the way. Don't Jinx It got it by a long neck to beat Oppose, Mildred Pierce, and Singer Songs.
Don't Jinx It, bred for the turf. 3-year-old daughter of Kitten's Joy wins in her first start in the Miguel Clement barn. So good to see Miguel get his first win down here this year. Don't Jinx It gives Jamie Rodriguez his 2nd win of the day. She pays $9 as she breaks her maiden today at Delaware Park. Race 4 would kick off the late pick 5. They bet over 21,000 into the late pick 5. Going a flat mile here in the 4th, 25,000 starter allowance contest. Let's check out the action here from the 4th.
Away and running. Terrible start for aspiring comedian. Latin Revel. First one to break the line. Magic Mover is right there too, and so is Game Time Gladiator. Otter Creek stacks him up across the track with Armed and Dangerous in the box seat today. And aspiring comedian is last of all. 6.5 furlongs to go. And Latin Rebel is the dictating speed and leads 3/4 of a length, but Magic Mover takes the fight to him, and the pace is sharp passing the 6. Otter Creek is deep on the track in that 3rd place position, and Game Time Gladiators under a cozy hold in that 4th place position. Armed and Dangerous is also experiencing a wide trip with 5 furlongs to go, and aspiring comedian whips him in. Only 3 lengths would cover the lot, and Latin Rebel continues to be the speed, leads only by half a length. Magic Mover has been that pesky pace partner in 2nd. Game Time Gladiators trying to squeeze on through in that 3rd place spot. Otter Creek is very wide. Aspiring comedians picked off 1. Armed and Dangerous is out in no man's land. They turn again, and Game Time Gladiator confronts Latin Rebel. A 3-wide kick is coming from Magic Mover. 4 wide Otter Creek. Armed and Dangerous is 5 wide. There's no Torrance tickets yet. Aspiring comedian in the green caps in the thick of it too. Chances galore at the top of the stretch. Latin Rebel is running a cheeky race against the rail. Game Time Gladiator is boxing on. Aspiring comedian is trying to get through late. Deep on the track, Armed and Dangerous. Here's the furlong grounds. 4-prong battle up top. Game Time Gladiator still holding. Aspiring comedian punching on through. Armed and Dangerous lunging at the both of them. Photo finish. Head bobber between aspiring comedian and Armed and Dangerous.
Well, congratulations, trainer Freya Gerlach. I thought this horse was in way too tough, but she proved me wrong. Aspiring comedian, a 4-year-old son of Constitution, gets his 2nd lifetime win and wins a nice starter allowance race on Friday. Nice ride there from Jose Mauricio. Splits horses late and gets the money at 10-1. a $22.20 winner there in race 4. Race 5, another big field on the turf to kick off the late pick 4. We're going a mile 70 yards on the firm turf course. 16,000 starter allowance here for filly mares 3 and up. Let's check out the action here from race 5.
Away and running. Slow to go was Put a Rock on It. Good speed today from Mischiefness and Thursday Girl. There's one of the 2 grays, Crone, who's climbing hard under the rider's hands and is very rank early on. So Thursday Girl leads them with a circuit of the track to go. Crone is a patiently ridden second, and Guy for the win is in that 3rd place position. Still Guitar is off the fence for a clear shot of the leaders in 4th, and Blonde Samaritan rides that rail. Mischiefness is in front of 2. Put a Rock on It was slow to go, and last of all is Hop Bottom Girl, 6 furlongs out before the winning post, and Thursday Girl shows the way, and the lead is nice and relaxed too by a length and a half. Guy for the win tracks off the rail in 2nd, and Crone is now a relaxed 3rd, but the jockey still has a tight hold on this 6-year-old bay mare. On the outside, closing in is Still Guitar, and now making a menacing move. There goes Blonde Samaritan. So now the plot thickens with Thursday Girl in front by a long neck. Blonde Samaritan right there in a position to challenge in 2nd. Guy for the win is deep on the track. Crone is right there against the PVC. Put a Rock on It travels 5th. Deep on the track is Still Guitar. Hot Bottom Girl and Mischievous whips him in. That's the 8 past the 5/16 pole. Thursday Girl is bracing for a challenge on the far outside of Blonde Samaritan. These 2 kick on as a team. Crone is now set and is trying to press 3 wide as they turn for home. Thursday Girl has had a lot of save in the tank and kicks away by 1. Crone continues to bridge that divide. Blonde Samaritan's in for the fight, and here comes Crone, always pulling hard in transit, and goes right on by Crone. And a headsy ride by Paco Lopez to score. Thursday Girl 2nd, Blonde Samaritan 3rd, and Guy for the win was 4th.
Well, congratulations to owner breeder Richard Hackerman and trainer Mark Schumann. They had this 6-year-old mare ready to fire. A big effort coming off the layoff. Today was her 6-year-old debut, and she goes right to the winner's circle now. 3 wins for Crone. She's made a bunch of money for these connections. Nice winning ride there from Paco Lopez. 2-1 on Crone. You get $640 for the win price there in race 5. If you hit the early pick 5, it paid pretty well today. Early pick 5 paid over $1,500. Congratulations if you had that. Let's take a look here at race 6 to kick off the final pick 3 of the day. Nice first level allowance condition. 3-year-olds and upward going a flat mile. Let's check out the action here from race 6.
Away and running. Good hustling speed from Awesome Flay today. There's the orange cap of Shooters Gotta Shoot. Wall Drip is very wide, and Amity Road is right there too. 4 of them line up, and Pelote Comate is at the back of the pack. So it's Awesome Flay showing him the way, and it's only by 1. Wall Drip is getting a wee bit closer at the 6.5, and Shooters Gotta Shoot stays pinned towards that inside rail. Amity Road is going to be drifted out a little bit for the back of the track run, and Pelote Comate is at the back of the pack. There's 5.5 furlongs to go, and Awesome Flay is going to try to take them all the way, and shows the way by a length and a tail, but Wall Drip is right there, hounding the leader in 2nd, and Shooters Gotta Shoot is out running those astronomical odds for the moment. Amity Road wide on both turns, and Pelote Comate still whips them in. 3.5 furlongs to go. Awesome Flay now leads by a length and a half, but the first move is coming from Amity Road. He can wait no more. Wall Drip's coming under a heavy drive. Shooters Gotta Shoot backed up fast and to be passed by Pelote Comate. Here's the 5/16 pole, and Amity Road comes calling for the lead. Awesome Flay is poised to take this rival on, and they are 1-2, and they've kicked away from the rest. They cut for the money and race for home, and Awesome Flay, trying to play coy with the opposition, is kicked away by 3 at odds of 6-5. Amity Road loomed and flattened out. Wall Drip battles for the balance with Shooters Gotta Shoot and Pelote Comate, but it's all Awesome Flay. They couldn't beat what they couldn't catch, and Awesome Flay could not be caught. Amity Road was 2nd, Wall Drip was 3rd, and Pelote Comate was 4th.
Awesome Flay, the 5-year-old son of Awesome Slew, gets his 6th lifetime win. Now a bunch of money, over $200,000 in earnings. Nice winning ride there by Melvin Gonzalez for trainer Harold Weiner. 460 the win price there on Awesome Flay. Let's take a look here at race 7, a nice first level allowance condition optional claiming 75,000 for straight 3-year-old fillies. We're going 1.16 on a firm turf course. Some nice 3-year-old fillies here in race 7. Let's see what happens.
Away and running. Breaking out was No More 10 Lines. Good speed today from Meg's Foxy Gray, but right next door is Bougie Bubbles. Those are 1-2. And Quadra is very wide in the early mix, and Warming came away a handy 4th. On the outside, My Rhonda tracks the speed in 5th. Rare Arts pulling hard in 6th. Notable Exchange rides the rail in front of No More 10 Lines, Love Song, and All Gas, No Brakes. 6.5 furlongs to go, and Bougie Bubbles sets the tone, but leaves the rail wide open today for Meg's Foxy Gray. And next door to that one is Quadra. Those are the first 3 in a paceless affair. And Rare Art came away in 4th, but 3 paths deep. Looping up is All Gas, No Brakes in between rivals, and My Rhonda's deep on the course. Warming continues to say ground saving, but is in traffic in front of No More 10 Lines, Notable Exchange, and Love Songs last of all. So a fresh challenge on the outside, and Quadra raises the stakes to Bougie Bubbles, and those two floor it with 3.5 furlongs to go. There's a line of 3 chasing the top 2 ladies. Deep on the course is Rare Art. All Gas, No Brakes has the run of the race. Meg's Foxy Gray is right there in a position to challenge with 3 furlongs to go. Warming's in a stack of trouble and needs to get out of that traffic jam and is trying to close in. Here's the quarter pole. Quadra continues to lead. All Gas, No Brakes releases the brakes. On the outside is Rare Art. Up the inside, Bougie Bubbles. And let's see, Warming is dipped out 5 wide and a 7 in the top of the stretch. Quadra continues to kick on and leads by 1. Here comes a charge from Bougie Bubbles. Notable Exchanges flying up the inside. Warming is closing in, but way too little too late. Quadra still holding at bay. Here comes Warming. Here's the photo. Warming! A dramatic stretch run to get it at odds of 3-5.
Well, she had to work hard in the final strides, but Warming was flying late, and she got up just in time on an ace. Sam Marin wins at 3-5, pays $340 for Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners and trainer Graham Motion. Now 2 wins for this nice-looking 3-year-old filly by Global Campaign. Today was first-time LASIK, so a big win for Warming in today's allowance feature. Let's take a look here at the 8th and final race on Friday afternoon. We're going a flat mile, claiming 62.53 and up. Haven't won 2 races in 6 months. Scratch the 5, who was the morning line favored at a race 8. Let's see what happens in the finale.
Away and running. Terrible start for Funkenstein. Good speed today from Hardy Choice and Bandero, and there's no pace on whatsoever. Off the Meds came away in 3rd. Indulge is 4 paths deep, and Funkenstein is last of all. So they swing left for the first of 2 times, and Hardy Choice at a nice and relaxed gallop 2 shows the way 3/4 of a length. Off the Meds gets scrubbed upon to get a little bit closer to Hardy Choice, and those two are 1-2, leaving the 6 furlong pole behind. Bandero rides that rail. Deep on the track is Indulge, and last of all is Funkenstein. 5.5 furlongs to go, and Hardy Choice does it well. Leads by a long neck at best. Off the Meds is right there, close in attendance, and ups the ante right there. And right behind the both of them is Bandero at the 4.5. Deep on the track is Indulge, who's second last, and Funkenstein still last of all with 4 panels left to go. Hardy Choice continues to show them the way around the final turn. Off the Meds taking another crack at this leader in second. Bandero stays parked at the paint. Indulge is in 4th, and Funkenstein still last of all, but is committed to a very deep trip today. Here's the quarter pole. Hardy Choice continues to lead. Bandero continues to hound. They pass the quarter pole, and Hardy Choice hugs that corner like a train on tracks and shot away by 1. Bandero trying to find a second win in that second place position. Trying to close in is Funkenstein with Off the Meds for a trifecta check. But inside the final 200 yards, Hardy Choice at 1-5 is long gone in the lucky last. Hardy Choice just gave Paco another winning mount. Bandero was second at 35-1 odds. Funkenstein 3rd. Off the Meds 4th.
Jockey Paco Lopez would get his second win of the day as he gets the 5-year-old Hardy Choice by Hard Spun up for trainer Jamie Ness. Hardy Choice wins at 1-5. That's the 21st win of the meet for your leading trainer Jamie Ness. Fifth on now 5 lifetime wins here for Hardy Choice. He's made over 100,000. $260 the win price there of the winner of race 8. So that was the day on Friday. We had a big day, handled a little shy of $2.4 million. Thanks to all our horsemen, fans, and bettors. Let's get a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'm going to tell you about my best bet and price play for Delaware Derby Day, Saturday at Delaware Park. Okay, here we go for Saturday, June 14th, Delaware Derby Day. 5 stake races. The all stakes pick 5 starts in race 5. Here's my best bet and price play for Saturday. My best bet's going to come in race 7. That's the $200,000 Cape Henlopen for 3-year-olds and upward, going 1.5 miles on the turf. Then I like the morning line favored in that race from the Bill Mott barn. I think Bill Mott's going to have a monster day Saturday. And he has the 3K Army, 5-2 morning line. Junior Alvarado rides this Chilean bred, a multiple grade 1 winner in Chile back in 2023. Came off the long layoff and ran a big third against grade 2 company in the Fort Marcy at Aqueduct back in early May. Now his second race back as a 5-year-old. He gets Junior Alvarado aboard for the best trainer in the world. So my best bet Saturday will come in race 7, the Cape Henlopen. I love the 3K Army, 5-2 morning line. My price play on Saturday is going to come in race 9, the grade 3 Delaware Oaks for 3-year-old fillies, going 1.16 miles on the main track. And the top 3 finishers from the Black Eyed Susan will face each other once again in the Delaware Oaks. And I'm going to go with the 3rd place finisher from that Black Eyed Susan, the 1 Kinsey Queen from the Greg Compton barn. Junior Alvarado rides this 3-year-old filly by McKenzie. She's 6-1 morning line. I thought she ran very well on a sloppy track at Pimlico. She ran even better on a fast track at Oaklawn 2 starts ago. She ran a big buyer speed figure that day in 83. That puts her right there against this group in the Delaware Oaks. Hopefully we'll have a fast track. If so, I like the 1 Kinsey Queen at 6-1 in race 9. My price play of the day. We have all kinds of stuff going on for you Saturday. We have a free hat and t-shirt giveaway. We have the hat contest. We have the pony rides in the Grove from 12 to 4. You can donate to Alex's Lemonade Stand. Also, you can buy some historical racing pictures and horse statues to help support the permanently disabled jockeys. So a big day Saturday. We just need some nice weather. Hopefully we have some sunny skies and we'll be fast and firm. We'll see what happens. Thanks again to all our fans, horsemen, and bettors for a big Friday afternoon. Have a great night. We hope to see you out here on Saturday.